From Georgetown, number 13, Justin Murphy. From Wakefield, number 14, Brett Akunde. From Scale, number 15, Guillermo Pimentel. And from Revere, number 20, Calvin Boudreau. For the South, from Lynn Classical, number 13, Angel Garcia. From Northeast Regional, number 14, Tyler Duggan. From Bishop Fenwick, number 15, Alex Gonzalez. From Massachusetts, number 21, Harry Osgood. From Lynn Classical, number 22, Jaden Thornton. And from Swampscott, number 31, Jacob Cook. Your coaches from the north, from Hamilton Land, Mike T. Marino. And for the south, from Bishop Fenwick, Kevin Duran.
Welcome to Lynn Educational Television. I'm Afton Dean, bringing you the 2021 Agganis games. And this is the second game of a doubleheader, as we started the night with the girls and Angel Garcia and Brett Akunde tip it up at half court. The North wins the tip, and we're underway. Akunde, nice hard move out of the gate, and he's going to go to the line and get a couple free throws. And the North are in the blue jerseys. The South are in the white jerseys. And we'll get you the starting lineups in just a second. Akunde makes 1 of 2. Brett Akunde from Wakefield heading to Framingham State. Angel Garcia comes up short. Long range 3, no good. And let's look at the South starting lineup. We'll actually look at the North. Luke Martino, Brett Akunde, Guillermo Pimentel, Justin Murphy, and number 8 is not registered on my roster. Credit Tyler Dugan with the 2-pointer. And a deep 3, Luke Martino from Linfield. Luke is heading to Bridgeton Academy. He's about 3 feet behind the arc. And Jaden Thornton answers with one of his own. So it's Tyler Dugan, Angel Garcia, Harry Osgood, Jaden Thornton, and Alex Gonzalez out there for the South. So that rounds up your starting 5 for each side, and Jaden Thornton will bring it up. Angel Garcia rattles it home. Angel Garcia heading to Bunker Hill Community College. And he had a nice career at Lynn Classical. Everything but the basket. Nice strong move by Garcia. And that's actually Angel Gonzalez checking in for the South. Tyler Dugan will head out. And correction, it's Jacob Cook who was part of that starting 5, wearing number 31 on his back. Miles Manalese also into the game. Manalese from Saugus, heading to Great Bay Community College. And both teams firing away here from deep. And it's 8-4 South. The South took the girls' game. Jaden Thornton will bring it up for the South. Trying to find a rolling Angel Garcia to the basket, a little miscommunication. And we got an offensive, we're gonna say blocking foul. Thought they were gonna get, is it Calvin Boudreau? For an offensive foul. Looks like he had kicked the leg out. He'll get 2 at the line. Misses the first. Calvin Boudreau from Revere, heading to Curry College. Man, misses both. And it will be South ball here with 14 minutes left to play here in the first half. And it again is not the traditional MIAA game. 2 halves, 20 minutes each. Boudreau will bring it up. Manalese, strong move. And they're gonna get Thornton with the hack on the arm. So Manalese will head to the line and shoot a couple here. Both teams being aggressive early on, taking the ball to the basket. And we will make it through both rosters as we head through the night. Everyone off to different endeavors. Angel Garcia, nice spin move. And they're gonna get him for a travel. Nice aggressive move by Garcia. Definitely a fun player to watch throughout his junior and senior years at Lynn Classical. Covered it here on Lynn Educational TV. Fun player to watch, always brings the energy. Nice defense at the rim. Garcia really bothering the shots. And that was Harry Osgood, just swiped it away. And nice drive. Alex Gonzalez of Bishop Fenwick, who's heading to Bridgewater State, lays it in. Manalese to number 14. That's Brett Akunde. Picks up his 2nd and 3rd points of the night. Kick to the corner. No good. Up ahead to Manalese. We're going to reset the offense. And lays it up and in. Jaden Thornton, he's got 5 first half points. A nice drive. Akunde stares down his defender after he banks it home. As Luke Martino took that shot from behind the arc, deep 3. He made 1 to start the game. I was watching him in warm-ups. Every 3-pointer he took was about 3 to 4 feet behind the line. Not afraid to shoot it. Osgood off the dribble. And Alex Gonzalez there for the offensive rebound and the putback. Manalese quickly up the other way. Hangs. Won't go. Angel Garcia, nice defense at the rim. And Akunde picks it off. And Brett Akunde with the loud flush. And Jaden Thornton quickly the other way. They loop it ahead. They get ahead of the defense before they set. Both teams playing some up-tempo ball here. And Manalese from deep. We'll have to get a replay of that Brett Akunde slam. He was fearless as he went over the contested arm of Angel Garcia. And it is a scorcher here in the St. Mary's gym, something I did not mention. Akunde right there, if he keeps this up, really well on his way to taking home MVP honors. I know we got a long way to go, but off to a hot start here. Angel Garcia nearly spins it home. Garcia with the steal. South's got numbers. And foul before the shot. Going to be against Justin Murphy of Georgetown. Harry Osgood will inbound for the South. Thornton will check back in. Angel Garcia will get a quick breather. He's played all 11 minutes so far here to start the game. Osgood inbounds to Cook. Cook shot no good from the corner. Both teams playing very aggressive. Tyler Dugan commits the foul. And have no fear, Luke Martino continues to shoot it behind the arc. 2 of 3 now from three-point land. The South responds. Lexi Downey from Somerville lays it up and in. Harry Osgood up ahead to Thornton. And we're gonna get a foul here. Thornton went to the finger roll. And he'll be rewarded at the line. Osgood will get a quick breather. Harry Osgood from Masco heading to Salve Regina. And this is Jaden Thornton at the line from Lynn Classical and heading to prep school next year. One of 2 for Thornton. And 1. Count the basket. Calvin Bedreau of Revere will have a chance for a 3-point play. Calvin headed to Curry College. the ball got kicked. And players really laboring through this one. It is a scorcher in this gym. You know, I mentioned it a couple times, but I'm looking at the players. They're huffing and puffing. South the other way. And right off the hands of Cook. And they're going to say it was out off of the north. Looks like it got off the hands of Jacob Cook, but we don't have the best view up here. Thornton, step back three. And Jaden Thornton, couple threes. He's got 11 points. And nice turnaround. Gilmo Pimentel of Salem, heading to Salem State. Thornton with the left hand. Gilmo Pimentel doesn't have to go far from Salem High. Go to Salem State. Another great school. All great schools on the list. And all these players coming off outstanding high school careers. But of course, the next chapter is the most meaningful. Again, I don't have number 8 on my roster for the North. Thornton, heat check from 3. Loose ball goes to Garcia. Dugan feeds Garcia. Garcia can't handle the pass. And Garcia found a way to get it back. Credit Thornton with the assist. And Angel Garcia has 4 points. Nice move with the dribble. Garcia will bring it up. Over to Harry Osgood. Osgood will fire from 3. Too strong. Akunde will bring it up. And had the loud slam earlier. Elects to just lay it off the glass. Shot doesn't go, draws the contact, and we'll go to the line for 2. Brett Akunde from Wakefield heading to Framingham State. A couple others that I have not mentioned on the North roster. Alexi Downey of Somerville heading to Skidmore. Miles Manalese of Saugus heading to Great Bay Community College. Luke Martino heading to Bridgeton Academy. He's from Linfield. Justin Murphy of Georgetown heading to Stonehill. Makes the first. Gilmo Pimentel of Salem heading to Salem State, and Calvin Bedreau of Revere heading to Curry College. And some outstanding young men on the court tonight who will take different paths. Some will continue their careers. For some, this is their final high school basketball game. Nice move by Thornton. Beat his man off the dribble and then spinned it home with the left hand. About 2 minutes left here in the half. It's been a fast-moving game. More importantly, both teams really with keeping up that up-tempo pace. And credit Guillermo Pimentel with that last basket for the North. Garcia with the offensive board. Osgood from 3. Osgood too strong. A little fake from behind the back. We will have to get number 8's name at halftime. And the putback goes for Jacob Cook. Jacob Cook of Thornton misses it and then commits the foul. Jacob Cook of Swampscott heading to Temple. Tyler Dugan of Northeast Regional undecided. Angel Garcia of Lincosco heading to Bunker Hill Community College. Alex Gonzalez of Bishop Fenwick heading to Bridgewater State. Harry Osgood, we've mentioned his name a few times, of Masco, heading to Salve Regina, and Jaden Thornton of Lynn Classical heading to prep school. Nice spin home. Number 8, and we'll have to get his name in halftime. Having a good, strong half for the North. North leading it here, 36-30. Looks like it slipped out of the hands of Thornton. Dugan really came back and contested on defense there. Long rebound to Osgood. South has numbers and picked off by Akunde. And Akunde gets the miss, and Akunde having a nice half. 9 points. Of course, capped with that highlight dunk. And that's number 8 again. We will definitely get his name at the half. There were some late changes to the roster. And I have the most updated program as well. South headed by Kevin Morin of Bishop Fenwick and Mike DiMarino of Hamilton Wenham coaching the north side. And out of bounds. And we got about 6 seconds on the clock. Harry Osgood will inbound it for the South. And that will just about do it. We'll see if Thornton can get off a shot. Pump fakes and nearly throws it home. But that is the first half. The North extend their lead and lead it 41-30. Set to start the second half here at the St. Mary's Gym. Boys basketball Agganis games. And the North leading at 41-30, have a comfortable 11-point lead. And a big reason for that is number 8, who finally got his name at the half, Sammy Batista of St. Mary's, has a game-high 12 points. Excuse me. So Sammy Batista having an amazing game for St. Mary's. It was a late add to the roster. We definitely wanted to make sure we got that name right. They'll pull up from 3 off the mark and finally misses one. Deep 3, and that's Jacob Cook of Swampscott. He's heading to Temple. Yeah, it was a deep 3. Both teams not afraid to fire away from well behind the arc. Tyler Dugan and Angel Garcia gets hit on the arm as he goes for the putback. So Garcia will get a couple free throws here. He has 4 points. Of course, Garcia, a mainstay in our broadcasts from Lynn Classical High School. Man, he's been fun to watch. And 1 of 2 at the line for Garcia. Of course, Classical was part of the GBL league and definitely a different type of season with the modifications due to COVID-19. As I say that, Luke Martino hits his 3rd 3 of the game. He's 3 of 4 from behind the arc. And Garcia goes up for the dunk. Coach Morin chuckles as Garcia trots on by after that missed dunk. Nice move by Batista. South looking to run. And that's Jacob Cook with 2 more. He's got 7. And nice feed underneath to Calvin Boudreau of Revere. Harry Osgood will bring it up over to Dugan. Dugan can't hit. Batista the other way. Akunde tries to go for the 2-handed slam. Picked off by Martino. Gets it to the corner. Batista and Sammy Batista, nothing but the bottom of the net. He's got 15. Osgood for 3. Harry Osgood of Masco getting into the scoring column here. Garcia up high for the rebound. Cook, another deep 3, this time off the mark. Akunde gets it over to Martino. And Martino hit on the arm. He's going to go to the line. Martino, very impressive from behind the arc. He's heading to Bridgeton Academy. Martino from Linfield. And the number 12 on his back will head to the line here and shoot a couple free throws. 49-39. North on top. And win or lose, of course, a fun game for these student athletes. And as I mentioned, for some, their final high school game. And I mentioned this on the last broadcast, but I would be remiss if I didn't mention Paul Halloran, who is the director. Does an outstanding job putting this all together. Dugan stops, starts. Martino finally misses from 3. I also need to mention that the legendary John Hoffman, I know many are probably surprised not to hear his voice tonight. He is in the midst of the MIAA state tournament. So lots of coverage going on here for Lynn Educational Television. Harry Osgood hits another 3. He's got 6. He's heading to Salve Regina. Akunde trying to get fancy there. Up ahead to Dugan. Nice up fake. Manalese went for the block. Great up fake by Jacob Cook. Manalese the other way. Attacks the defense before they get set, and we are going to get a timeout on the floor. Or are we not? Looked like they were going to take a timeout, but I guess not. Clock continues to run, continuous clock here. This has been a fun one to watch. Both teams playing up-tempo ball. It's been back and forth. Angel Garcia going for the dunk. And we'll go for the short-handed put back there. I don't know if we're going to see Angel Garcia attempt another dunk in this game. Gonna kiss it off the glass. Akunde trying to go for a top 10 play there. Akunde having some fun, and rightfully so. Akunde threw it off the glass to himself. Everything but the stuff. And three-pointer goes for Justin Murphy. Murphy of Georgetown heading to Stonehill. Thornton will pull up from behind the arc, rims it out. Akunde up ahead. And Boudreau camping underneath the basket ahead of everyone. Gets an easy two. And Garcia uses glass. He's got 11. Angel Garcia coming on strong here, despite the 2 missed dunks. And I'm sure the coach will poke fun at it after the game. All in good fun, this Agganis game. Nice crossover by Manalese, and then pulls up for the jumper. He's got 7. And Batista gonna commit the foul from behind. And Thornton will inbound. Over the top, nice feed. Thornton to Garcia. You could tell they have some chemistry. Right off the inbound pass. Batista looking for the whistle. Gets the basket. He's got 17. Garcia can't finish there, but he is causing all kinds of havoc for the North defense. Ball finds Batista in the corner, and Sammy Batista 3 more. He's got 20. He is your game's leading scorer. Batista looks around, nobody around. Takes it, misses it. Osgood off the miss. Nice feed underneath. Osgood to Garcia. Angel Garcia having a great second half. Nice feed. Osgood finds Thornton. And Osgood to Thornton. Thornton finishes. And we have just come over the halfway mark of this second half. Boudreau, nice rebound over the top. Boudreau gonna shoot it, thought about it, instead drives. Cook with the rebound. Batista and Murphy collide. As I mentioned, it's tough for both of these teams to come in. You meet your teammates probably about 30 minutes before the game. Nice dribbling by Osgood. Manalese for 3. And that's Miles Manalese of Saugus. He's got 10. Well balanced scoring for both sides. Both teams looking to run off misses. Batista for 3. No good. They kick it out. Miles Manalese will try. Thornton kicks it. Dugan kisses it home. Up ahead to Thornton. And Thornton, Jaden Thornton, finishes. He's got 20. Jaden Thornton with 20 points. And 8:11 left in the game. It's been a quick mover. It's been an up-tempo affair here. And highlighted with some showcase moves here. Brett Akunde, of course, slamming one home earlier. And this is just day 2 of the Agganis games, but it is a shortened, condensed schedule this year. 6 games were played yesterday: baseball, softball, soccer, and lacrosse. And here's a fun fact for you. Since 1955, the Agganis Foundation has awarded 1,019 scholarships. And more importantly, totaling over $2 million. And this is a great foundation, of course, in support of the late Harry Agganis. Harry Agganis, of course, outstanding student athlete of Lynn Classical, went on to play at Boston University and then was drafted by the Boston Red Sox. And it is amazing that we can remember Harry Agganis through this foundation and with our student athletes of today. Akunde comes away with the steal. He's going to try it again, try to kiss it home and then dunk it. Angel Garcia was not having any of that. Thornton all alone in the corner, and he's got 23 points. The MVP race is going to be close for both sides. Batista, of course, having a great game. Jaden Thornton having a great game. Angel Garcia. Thornton, step back, doesn't go. Luke Martino having a great game. He's got 10. If I can guess, he will, I was gonna say he'll pull up behind the line, but, and we're gonna get a travel on Luke Martino. He's so accustomed to pulling up from behind the line. You don't see him drive very often, but he did there and travels with it. Harry Osgood will bring it up for the South. Just a 6-point game. North leading at 70-64. Jacob Cook will get the South within 3. They're going to give him a 3-pointer for that. Looked like that was a 2. They give him 3. The fans don't like it, but Sammy Batista, count the basket. They're going to say continuation. He's going to get the basket and have a chance for a 3-point play here. He's got 20, looking to add to his total for the night and make a case for MVP here. 23 points for Sammy Batista of St. Mary's. Our apologies, we did not have his name in the first half. Dugan can't track it down. It looks like he got pushed. It's going to be South ball here, down 6, 73-67. 5 minutes to play here. Osgood will have to track that down in the backcourt. Osgood goes coast to coast. Put his head down. And was determined. He's got 8. Angel Garcia with the rebound, and Akunde steals it away. Shot doesn't fall, but he's going to go to the line with 4:53 left to play here. North need a little breathing room. Up just 4, 73-69. It's the first. And makes both. Brett Akunde. He's got 11. And Thornton, a little up and under. He's got 25. Both teams putting points on the board here, 75-71. This has been a fun one to watch. Both teams very active. Nice feed. Garcia rolling to the basket. And that's that Thornton-Garcia connection. The Lynn Classical graduates. And that rolled around the rim. Thornton going for the lead there. Bedreau tracks it down in the corner. Self up, or Self down 2, 75-73. Batista gonna take some time off the clock. To the corner, no good. Akunde with the offensive board. And near steal by Thornton, but they're gonna get him for a foul. Looks like he had the steal. The whistle blew. Batista looking to take Thornton off the dribble. And he does. Batista all the way. He's got 25, tied with Thornton for game high in points. And both teams filling up the stat sheet, and that's Angel Garcia one more time. He's got 19, Angel Garcia. He filled up the stat sheet in a heartbeat tonight after a quiet first half. North on top, 77-75 with the ball here, wearing the blue jerseys. Bedreau's shot doesn't go. Osgood with the rebound. The Self can tie it or take a lead with a 3, but Akunde has other ideas and picks off the pass. Coming up on a minute to play here. Picked off. The Self will try one more time to tie it here or take the lead. Thornton from the corner. And one. Jaden Thornton makes the 3. And he's going to have a chance here to give the Self a 2-point lead. You don't see that very often in the NBA, nor do you see it in college or high school, but count the 3-pointer. And he has a chance for a 4-point play. He's got 28. 28 points and counting. Can't hit the free throw, but the South has pulled ahead here, 78-77. Miles Manalese from the corner. No good. Thornton all by himself. And that will give the South an 80-77 lead, and we have a timeout. The South have gone on a run here. They were down 41-30 at the half, have rebounded here in the second half. And a big reason is Angel Garcia and Jaden Thornton. Thornton has scored the last 5 points for the South and has given them an 80-77 lead. He's got 30 points. 30 points for Jaden Thornton of Lynn Classical High School, heading to prep school next season. Angel Garcia again with a big second half. He's got 19. And this has been a fun one up here in the booth. And this should be an interesting last minute. You don't see many timeouts called in the last minute and a half of a all-star game, but this one you do. It's close. I'm sure they had a chance to drop something out of the timeout. And why not get the ball to this guy, Sammy Batista? Akunde kicks the ball, and it's going to be self-ball, 52 seconds to play, 3-point lead. And the question is, can an Agganis game go into overtime? I don't think so. Harry Osgood going to take some time off the clock. And they're going to have to foul here because there is no shot clock. And Manalese off his fingertips, out of bounds. And the South really working their magic here, taking time off the clock. Again, no shot clock. And ultimately, the North going to have to foul here and hope that they miss some free throws. And finally, a foul here. And it looks like they're going to wipe up some liquid on the court here. And another timeout called by the North. So Mike DiMarino going to call for a timeout here. 7.7 seconds left in the game. South has pulled ahead here late in the second half, leading at 80-77. 30 points for Jaden Thornton, leading the way for both sides. 25 for Sammy Batista, who has kept the North single-handedly in the game. The North led it 41-30 at the half. Credit the South for coming here in the second half and putting up points in a hurry. And it's been a fun game. If you're watching us on YouTube, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below. If you're watching us on cable TV, thank you for tuning in. Jacob Cook in front of us here will inbound. We'll see if they just foul. And they do. Sammy Batista commits the foul. And ultimately, Thornton can hit some free throws. Oh, they're actually not over the limit yet. They're not in the bonus. And now they are over the limit. The scoreboard must be incorrect because they are still not in the bonus. One more foul and they'll be in the bonus. So this has taken some time off the clock if you're the South, which is nice. And a steal and a timeout. So the North did what they needed to do. And now they have 2.3 seconds to shoot a three and tie the game. So they'll have a chance to tie it here with 2.3 seconds left. And if you're just joining us, it's been a wild Agganis game. It's been exciting. Day 2 of the Agganis Classic. And at the conclusion of this game, we'll have full coverage of the MVP honors for both the north and south side. And after this, all that's left is the grand finale, football. So the Agganis All-Star football game, which will be held on Wednesday, will bring you complete coverage. And John Hoffman will have the call for that game. So let's see what they draw up. I would say, my guess is they're gonna get it to Manalese or Batista, who both have played well tonight, but also have shown range from behind the three-point arc. Akunde will inbound, side out here, 2.3 seconds. Boudreau from 3, off the mark. They got a pretty good look. And I think everybody in the building thought that was going to Batista. So 80-77, the South will take it. And Jaden Thornton, the story for the South from Lynn Classical High School, heading into prep school next year. He leads the way with 30 points, and he helped mount the comeback for the South here in the second half. Angel Garcia, also from Lynn Classical, 19 points. They led the way for the South. Jacob Cook from Swampscott added 12. 8 points for Harry Osgood of Masco, and 4 apiece for Tyler Dugan and Alex Gonzalez. And that's Sammy Batista, who will take home MVP honors for the North. He finishes with 25 points.
And for the South, from Lynn Classical, number 22, Jaden Thornton.
And as I predicted, Jaden Thornton takes home MVP honors for the South. Also on the north side, it was Brett Akunde, who obviously had that loud slam. He finished with 11. He's from Wakefield, heading to Framingham State. Miles Manalese from Saugus added 10. Luke Martino added 10. 6 points for Calvin Boudreau of Revere. 5 points for Justin Murphy of Georgetown. Guillermo Pimentel added 4 from Salem. And Alexi Downey added 2 from Somerville. So Sammy Batista, your MVP for the North. Jaden Thornton of Lynn Classical, your MVP for the South. The South take it here 80-77 in the 65th boys basketball Agganis All-Star game. I'm Afton Dean. A special thanks to my camera crew, Alexander Boo and Kevin Kalix. We hope you enjoyed it, and we will see you next time on Lynn Educational Television.